start with the practice.
Esperen que se me perdió. Ya. Ajá. Okay.
So let's start with the practice, girls. We're going to continue practicing simple past. I hope you remember the structure. We are going to talk about past events with the regular and irregular verbs, also using the verb to be. And we are going to use also the expression used to and the modal verb or modal one that is would. Okay? That is a model.
Teacher, venga que estoy perdida. Yo estoy más perdida que Bolata, discúlpeme. Acaba de poner otro link. ¿Cuál de los dos vamos a ver?
Los dos.
Both. If you want the one that is in the Sonia, the first one is in English and Spanish. Okay? The second one is just English. So if you want, use only English. If you want, use the first. Number one. Okay? The advantage of the second one is that you have the pronunciation, okay? If you want to listen to the pronunciation of the verb, that the base form, the simple past, or the past participle, you can listen to the pronunciation, okay? So that's the advantage of the second one. The advantage of the first one is that you have the Spanish translation, okay?
Okay.
So you can open them, and whenever you need a verb, you say, okay, how can I say dar in English? So you go to the link. You just check the link and come back to the video call, okay? Es decir, no necesitan tener abiertos los enlaces side by side, uno al lado del otro. Puedes estar en la videoconferencia y cuando necesites un verbo vas al enlace, lo revisas y vuelves a la videoconferencia, ¿ok? So my question, girls, what time did you get up this morning, or what time did you wake up?
I wake up.
Remember that we are talking about past events. So in my question, I use the verb in base form.
Present.
But when you, in base form, but when you are going to answer the question, you need to conjugate it in past. Okay?
Yes. I didn't see the verb.
You want me to write the question?
No.
Okay, you can answer this. What time did you wake up, or what time did you get up? Okay?
Yes. Teacher, I didn't see the verb in the...
Which verb?
Wake up. Wake.
In the list of verbs?
Yes.
Okay, and then, yes, the verb wake is in the list.
Yes.
The first one is in alphabetical order. The second one, I'm not sure. I think it's not in alphabetical order. Because in the second one, you have regular and irregular together. Okay?
Yes, yes. I woke at 8:30.
Okay, repeat your answer, please.
I woke up.
I woke up.
I woke up at 8:30 a.m.
At 8 in the morning. Okay. Very good, Graciela. So, do you understand the question, Sonia?
No, yo estoy más perdida, teacher. Lo que pasa es que, mire, yo quiero ser sincera. Graciela le entiende más a usted porque Graciela tiene más experiencia, ¿cierto? Hay muchas palabras que yo no entiendo.
Okay, it's a matter of practice. Okay, my question is, what time did you wake up? ¿A qué horas te despertaste? Or what time did you get up? ¿A qué horas te levantaste? You can answer
Okay.
whatever, the number 1 and number 2. So Graciela said, I woke up at 8 in the morning. Yeah? What about you, Sonia? What time do you wake up or what time do you get up?
I am get up at the 8 o'clock.
Okay, so what you need to do is to use the verb in past, okay? El pasado de wake up is woke up. So you say, I woke up.
Woke up.
At 8?
Woke up.
At 8 o'clock? That's what you say, at 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock. Yes.
At 8
8
o'clock.
o'clock.
So I woke up at 8 o'clock. That's okay?
Okay.
Okay. What did you have for breakfast? What did you have for breakfast this morning?
I have water, aromatic water.
Okay, like tea. Yes, tea.
No,
Uh-huh.
not necessary. It's passion fruit. It's like a passion fruit
Okay.
with bread
With bread.
or tostada. How do you say tostada?
Toast the bread.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay.
More at
Aromatic
the moment.
water with toasted bread. Okay, very good. What about you, Sonia? What do you have for breakfast? Do you understand the question?
I am not the breakfast. I have coffee. Coffee.
Okay, so you can say I just had coffee.
I just
had coffee for breakfast.
Okay. Okay.
A cup of coffee. Yes.
No, not breakfast.
Yeah. So you say I just had coffee. Solo tomé café. Yes. So you say I haven't had my breakfast. My breakfast today. No he desayunado. I haven't had my breakfast today. Or you can also say I haven't eaten my breakfast. Yes, you can use the verb have or the verb eat. So I haven't eaten my breakfast today. Okay? Because it's really early in the morning. So maybe you are going to have breakfast after the class, sorry. Right, Sonia? You are going to have breakfast after the class?
Okay.
After the class?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. So let's continue with the practice, answering questions. So let's do this. Where did you go last weekend? Where did you go last weekend?
I went to Buitrera with my sister.
La Buitrera, You went to La Buitrera with your sister.
Yes.
Do you have family in La Buitrera?
Not teacher, friends.
I have friends in La Buitrera. I have friends in La Buitrera. So I went to La Buitrera. Okay? With my sister. That's what you say. So you went to La Buitrera with your sister because you have friends there. Okay? Sonia, where did you go last weekend?
I went to the cinema with my daughter.
With your daughter. That's very good. What movie did you see? What movie did you see? What movie did you see?
¿cómo se dice aún?
Use
No
the
sé.
past. Use the past.
I saw.
Ajá. Yo vi, I
Ajá.
saw.
No, hay que ir a ver la cartelera. Que
¿No
están
han ido a
presentando,
cine
porque no sé.
todavía? ¿No has ido? You haven't gone?
Estos días no, pero sí quiero
Okay.
ir con ella para ver qué están presentando.
Okay, but my question was, where did you go last weekend? The past weekend. Where did you go? So
Yes.
when you say I went to, es yo fui a. I went to.
Entonces, I go to the cinema.
No, I went. I went. Así como lo hiciste está bien. I went
pasado,
to es yo
¿cierto?
fui a. Yo fui a. Ajá.
Ok. Pues es que no me acuerdo bien esas películas de ella, pero de los vampiritos, ¿cómo se llama
So,
eso?
you went to the cinema, yes? You went to the
Yes.
cinema, ¿sí fuiste a cine?
Sí, yes.
Entonces eso, tú dices, I went to the cinema. That's okay, I went to the cinema. Because that was my question. Where did you go last weekend? I went to the cinema with my daughter. Yes?
Okay.
So you say, I went to the cinema with my daughter. Yeah? Okay. That's good. The idea is that you use the verbs and you construct sentences. Okay. Talking about cinema, my question now is, how old were you when you first went to a cinema? How old? How old were you when you first went to a cinema?
I don't remember. I think so. I was 12 years old.
12, maybe? Okay.
When I went to my first time in cinema.
Okay, so you say, I was 12 when I first went to a cinema. Right?
Right.
You take from the question the same expression and then you answer. So when I first went to a cinema, I was 12. You can say in that order. Sonia, how old were you when you first went to a cinema? Do you understand the question? How old were you? ¿Cuántos años tenías?
¿Cuántos años? Sí, ok.
When you first went to a cinema.
I was 14. 14?
When
14? When I first...
14?
14. When I first went to a cinema.
Okay, that's very good. Yes? Okay, you were 14 when you first went to a cinema. Okay, very good. Graciela, when was the last time you went to the cinema?
When what?
I already know Sonia because she told me about the last weekend. Now you, when was the last time you went to the cinema?
Maybe in February.
In February. You remember it was in February, probably in February. What movie did you see? You remember?
Yes. In Spanish, it's like El Renacido with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. I haven't heard about that movie.
It's a really history about the man who was in the...
Okay, that was the movie that won an Oscar?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I've heard about that movie. What did you say? It was a movie that
Um, is really history? Really
about the
history.
real life.
Yes. The,
Uh-huh.
of men,
Real story.
real story. The men live in the bosque, selva. How do you say?
In the forest.
In the forest.
Uh-huh.
The forest because he's cazador. How do you say cazador?
Hunter. He was a hunter.
A hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And in there, in there, um, he was an accident.
He had an accident.
He had an accident,
Uh-huh.
and the friends they went for city, and he was alone in their
He had friends in the forest, in the woods. He had
yes,
friends in the woods. So his friends went to the city
yes. That
asking for help.
his friend got out for the city, and
Went.
he
Yes,
yes
went to the
went
city. Uh-huh.
went to the city, and he was alone in the play alone in
In
the
the
play.
place.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then he he was for 3 or 4 months, 4 months, and
He was there for 3 months.
he was alone, and he had to eat wherever for sub sobrevivir,
To survive.
to survive. Then he went to the city, and he searched a man, a special man who was try to die peace. No?
I don't understand this last part. He he searched a man in the city,
Yes,
specific man in the city.
yes,
What
because
for?
because men tried to die,
To kill.
to kill. Yeah, yes, to
Okay, to
kill.
kill. Pam, pam. Okay, not to die. Intentó morir. No.
Yes,
Matar. Okay. So the man tried to kill him. Tried to
yes,
kill Leonardo DiCaprio in the movie.
yes.
Yes? Okay. And
And the man killer son the sons Leonardo DiCaprio.
the man kills Leonardo DiCaprio?
Son,
Ah, the son.
Los
the
hijos.
son, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio's son. Only one
Ah,
son.
yes.
Okay, so the
The man
man the
killer,
man killed.
killed, killed
Okay, yes. Killed
uh,
Leonardo DiCaprio's son,
okay,
right?
Leonardo DiCaprio's son.
Okay.
Because
And
Leonardo DiCaprio
was,
was
estás hablándome en pasado, you're talking about
bueno
past events.
eh, how do you say? I don't remember. Con rabia,
Anger? With
anger.
anger?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He was angry, really angry, or he was with anger.
Yes, teacher. Then, by
So,
the end, the movie is that Leonardo DiCaprio kills the man.
okay.
Kills the man.
Okay, when you are talking about only one person, you say man, okay? Man.
Oh man.
So when you say man, is plural.
Okay. Is for me is movie
It
Crow.
was.
The movie was Cruda,
What? Cruda? Crude?
Crude, Crude.
Mm-hmm.
Very very crude.
Very crude.
Sometimes it's boring. Sometimes was boring.
Sometimes it was boring. Uh-huh.
Boring. But the is a movie really
About real life.
about real life.
About the real life. Okay. And Graciela, you did a great job telling about, yes, talking about the movie. And one verb that you said, it was when his friends went to the city, Leonardo DiCaprio stayed alone. Okay? You can say stayed, he
Stay.
stayed alone. Or you can say he remained alone in the woods, en el bosque, en la selva. Remain alone in the woods. Se quedó. ¿Listo? Se quedó solo.
Yes.
Remains, ¿qué es? ¿Se quedó?
Sí, puedes,
Yes.
you can use remain or stay.
Teacher,
Okay?
remains.
Mhm. Yeah, Sonia, you can use stay or remain. Puedes usar cualquiera de
¿Se
los dos
quedó?
para decir se quedó solo, en la selva, en el bosque, in the woods. ¿Sí? Okay, very good, Graciela. Okay. Sonia, do you remember what films you watched with your daughter before? You can mention one film.
Ajá, Transilvania. Transilvania 2.
Okay. Okay. Do you remember it was
Transilvania 2.
Transylvania Hotel? Okay. It was an action movie. It was a horror film, a comedy, animated, romantic. Do you remember?
An
Action film?
movie.
Like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jason Statham, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those are action films.
The vampire, the father with the
Vampire.
Father with the, ¿cómo se dice? El papá de la muchacha, de la...
The father of the girl, the girl's father.
The father of the girl, ella, her, is mom, the children.
She is a mom. She is a mom.
She's a mom, the children, ¿cómo se dice?
How
No se
many?
sabía.
How many children?
How many children?
How many? No, my question is how many children? How many children?
No. Lo que yo quiero decir es, no se sabía si el niño iba a ser vampiro o normal, porque the mom is vampire And the father is
vampire. Okay. So my question is, how many children did the girl have? ¿Cuántos niños tenía la mujer, la muchacha? How many? How many children?
What children? What children?
So you say one child. Sorry, one child. Child. Okay, one child.
One son?
Son. One son, okay. The family, they were vampires. Yes?
Yes.
All the family, they were vampires.
And the father, the children not.
Okay, the father of the child, remember, Sonia, that child is only one.
Okay.
When you have 2, 3, 4 or more, they are children. This is plural. So the father of the child was not a vampire.
Yes.
Okay.
At the grandfather, ¿cómo se dice? Quería.
He wanted
the children is vampire.
Okay, so the grandfather, he wanted es él quería, he wanted.
Él quería, en pasado, sí.
¿Su hijo o su nieto?
Su nieto.
Okay, so do you remember how to say nieto?
No me acuerdo.
Grandson. So look, the sentence will be like this. He wanted his grandson to become a vampire. Él quería que su nieto se convirtiera en vampiro.
Y no lo hacía. Solo.
But he didn't. Pero no sucedía.
No, hasta el final.
Until the end of the movie. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good. Entonces, ¿qué verbos utilizaste allí?
Me falta mucho vocabulario.
One,
lo que me tiene a mí como...
Practice, Sonia, practice. Si tú tienes la lista de verbos, mira cuál es el pasado de esos verbos, ¿sí? Entonces, empieza a hacer oraciones, escucha la pronunciación, dilas en voz alta esas oraciones. ¿Sí? Entonces, ¿cómo se dice querer? Quería. Si usted quiere saber cómo se dice quería, busque el verbo querer, y ahí está el pasado, le agrega la ed porque es regular, ¿sí ves? Entonces, utilizaste que había un niño, tenía, had a child, he wanted, yes, they were ellos eran, they were vampires. Ellos eran vampiros, right? So, that's important
hacía locuras.
Okay, he was like crazy, so he did many things. He did many things to help his grandson to become a vampire, right?
Yeah.
A vampire, yeah. Okay, so let's continue speaking. Okay, I told you we were going to learn new expressions, yeah? So, for talking about past, so we can describe, we can use past also to describe habits, yes, habits that we had before when we were children, when we were younger, teenagers, etc. So we use the expression used to say solía o acostumbraba, yeah? For example, I used to play with Barbies when I was a child. I used to. En esa oración solo se usa en pasado el verbo used to. Y el otro verbo que acompaña va en infinitivo.
Okay.
Yeah. So my question, girls, what do you use to do when you were children? Question is for you both.
I
So what do
I
you used to do when you were children?
I used to be happy.
Now you are not happy?
There, but no is equal.
It's not the same. It's
It's
not
not
the
the
same.
same, teacher. But when you are
A
adulto,
child,
how do you say adulto?
adult, adult.
Adult.
You're
Uh,
adult.
you have you have to work. You have to responsible.
You have responsibilities. You
Yes, you
have to
have
work,
this.
but you can still be happy
Yes, but
with your
no is
family,
the
with your
same.
friends. It's not the same happiness, I know, but when you use the verb used to, you are describing actions that you did before
Yes.
that you
I
don't do
used
now.
to do exercise
I
every
used
day.
to exercise. I used
Every,
to exercise
I used to exercise every day.
every day. Okay, good. What else?
And I
Alone?
used
Do you
to eat
exercise alone?
what?
Do you
Sí, es
exercise
alone.
alone or with friends?
With my friends.
With your friends.
Yes.
Okay. What else did you used to do
And
when you were a child?
I used to eat meat.
Okay. Now you don't eat meat?
No, because I am vegetarian.
Oh,
Vegetarian.
vegetarian. Okay, you're vegetarian now. So in the past you used to eat meat. Okay,
Yes.
that's good. That's good. That's the sentence is good, right? Because it's something you did before that you don't do now.
Yes.
Okay, so I used to eat meat. Now I am vegetarian. Okay, and did you live in the same place when you were a child, or you're
No.
living in a different place?
When I used to try, I live.
I used to, when you say to, mention a verb. I used to
Okay.
play, I used to live, I used to.
When I used to live,
Yo solía
uh,
vivir, now you are dead. No,
I
you can
used to
say
be.
I lived. Yo vivía,
okay.
I live.
I live
Ajá.
when I used to try in
When I
Neiva.
was a child, when I was a child, I lived
I live
in
in
Neiva.
Neiva.
When I was a child, cuando yo era niña, yo vivía en Neiva. ¿Ya?
Yes.
Okay, good, good, Graciela. That's practice. What about you, Sonia? What did you used to do when you were a child?
Es que no entiendo bien. ¿Qué hacías tú cuando eras niña?
¿Qué solías hacer? ¿Qué acostumbrabas a hacer? Entonces utilizas
Ah,
la expresión I used to. Si ves mi oración, yo dije, yo solía jugar con Barbies cuando era niña. I used to play with Barbies when I was a child. Entonces
ok.
tú utilizas la expresión I used to, me dices el verbo y luego me dices cuando yo era niña.
I used to play soccer in
Yeah.
the
Really?
uh, in the ¿cómo se dice en la calle? In the
In the
street.
street. Mhm.
In the street. Hasta que tú.
Until
No. Hasta que tuve tantos años, ¿cómo se dice?
Entonces tú dices until I was.
Until I was
O también dices until I turned. Hasta que cumplí. Until I turned.
Until I turned the eight years.
8. 8.
Ocho.
Okay, so.
With the critical, ¿cómo se dice? Me criticaban. With the
People criticize me.
yes, and I pensé, think.
Yo pensaba. Okay, sí, I thought.
Hasta que
pensar,
pensé que estaba mal.
I thought it was wrong.
Yes.
Oh
después. ¿Cómo se dice luego o después?
After. Then. After. The
chair. Tranquil. Después fui tranquila.
Después yo. Okay, then I was calm.
Yes.
Then I was calm.
Then I was calm.
O más bien then I became calm girl.
Became?
Me volví una chica calmada.
Yes.
Then I became a calm girl. Or you can say then I grew. Then I grew. Crecí. Yes, I grew up. Porque tuviste que crecer. Uno disfruta su niñez hasta que ya crece y hace otras cosas.
Lo critican ahora, entonces ya cae en cuenta, sí.
Okay, so you say people criticized me. La gente me criticaba.
Okay.
People criticized me because I played soccer. People criticized me because I played soccer. I thought it was wrong. So I became a calm girl.
Okay.
Understand? Okay, your question? Another thing? Anything else? What else did you used to do when you were a child? ¿Qué otra cosa hacías cuando eras niña? ¿Solías hacer?
Estudiar. I live in the Pereira city.
I lived in Pereira.
In Pereira.
With your family. City. With your mom and dad. With your parents.
Yes. My father and my mother and my hermanos.
Siblings. Hermanos y hermanas. Siblings.
Yes. Toda la familia. With
all my family. Yes. And now, where do you live? And with whom?
What?
Now, where do you live and with whom? Are you still living in Pereira?
Yes.
No.
Now you live in Pereira? Now?
Yo vivo en Pereira, sí.
Now.
No.
At the present.
In Cali.
Now I live in Cali.
With my daughter and my husband.
With my husband, my daughter. Yes, that's different. So you say, before I live in Pereira with my parents and siblings. Now I live in Cali with my husband and my children.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
or my daughter. So that's
Yeah.
a change from the past to the present. Okay?
Okay.
So, girls,
Past
there
and the
is another
present.
expression. There is another expression people use very much to talk about past. En español nosotros le llamamos pretérito imperfecto, cuando decimos aba, ia, ¿sí? Yo caminaba, yo venía, yo asistía. So, Americans, or in English, people use also the modal would. Yeah? So, for example, I would go to classes every day. Yes, I would go to classes every day. To school, I would go to school every day. So, the people want to say, yo iba a clases todos los días. You
Okay.
understand?
Yes, teacher.
You understand, Sonia?
Yes.
So, this is another way to express past habits. Okay?
Word, Eva. Yes.
Can you use this word to express the past action? Graciela?
And I at the moment, teacher, I confused, but I thought the word used to present like area, but in present, no in past.
Yeah. The would, it's, they say that is the past of will. Yeah? So you can use it to express, I would go, but I don't want. Yo iría, pero no quiero. But you can also say, I remember when I would go to school every day. Recuerdo cuando iba a la escuela todos los días. Yes, so it has two uses, two functions, the parts of will and talking about past events. It's a
Okay,
modal auxiliary.
that is correct. Said I would dream beer in the college on the college.
Repeat, please.
I would drink. I would drink beer in the college. No?
Ah, ok, yo bebía cerveza.
Yes. En colegio,
Okay,
universidad,
I would
primaria.
drink beer in the university, when I was in the university. Okay, look this. He would paint it each year. Él lo pintaba cada año. Yes, it's like a habit in past. Yeah, is common to use would to express past actions. Okay.
Okay.
De pronto ustedes hasta ahora decían, ay, no, yo siempre sé que would hace que mi verbo cambie a ia, entonces yo iría, yo conocería, yo haría esto. Pero también el would se utiliza para expresar acciones en pasado, para decir, aba el ia, pero del pasado. Si yo comía,
Okay.
yo cantaba, yo asistía, yes? So it's possible to use the word would. Okay, girls, I'm going to give you more minutes because we start late today. Okay? So I'm going to
Okay.
give you more, like 5, 6 more minutes. And we are going to do the following. There is a reading. Yes. I'm going to give you the link. There is the link, so you can click on it. And we are going to do a reading aloud. Vamos a leer en voz alta, reading aloud.
Mm.
Please let me know when you open the link. Ready?
Ready, teacher.
Okay. So
Está
please
viendo.
scroll down to the third picture, the boy in bed.
Aquí me aparece writing ESL stories and reading.
Yes.
Yes.
So scroll down, bajen, scroll down until the third picture, picture number 3. Okay?
Number 3.
Sick on Saturday.
Isn't my train. Después.
Sick on
Vocabulary
Saturday.
help.
Sick on Saturday. Picture number 3. Hay unas fotos, bajen hasta la tercera.
Yeah, son los edificios.
The boy is sick.
Yes.
Ajá, the boy is sick.
Unos edificios.
Sick on Saturday. No. Picture number 3.
Esto no está numerado.
Okay, Sonia.
¿Dónde está el niño acostado?
Yes.
Yes. No, es que no está numerado.
Ajá, aquí en
Okay.
Saturday. Ok. Es que estoy aprendiendo,
Okay.
antes he avanzado mucho.
Yeah, that's very good. So, girls,
Okay.
look. Sick on Saturday, right?
Yes.
So you are going to read the paragraphs about this boy's story, and I'm going to correct your pronunciation, okay? So, Graciela, would you like to start,
Yes.
please?
Wait, the teacher. I have just had a terrible weekend. On Saturday, I was so tired that I slept all morning. When I woke up, I had a headache and my throat.
Headache.
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 Headache and my throat. And my
A headache
throat-
in my throat.
my
Throat.
throat was sore.
Good.
My body ached
Eight.
all
Eight.
over. My nose ran.
My nose ran.
My nose ran and I coughed
Cough.
a lot.
Coughed a lot.
Coughed a lot. My mother took my temperature.
Temperature.
But I did not have a fever.
I did not have a fever. That's very good. So, some words to repeat: headache. Yes, headache. Dolor de cabeza, headache. Throat. Garganta. My throat was sore. Mi garganta ardía. Yes, my throat was sore. Ache es doler, ¿no? Causar dolor, doler.
Okay.
Coughed. Yes, coughed. Toser.
Okay.
Yo tosía mucho. Yes, I coughed a lot. Okay, Sonia, continue.
Teacher, estoy
Don't
perdida.
worry.
Estoy buscando dónde va.
Yo te estoy
perdida.
subrayando, te acabo de sombrear. Te acabo de sombrear acá por donde vamos. ¿Listo? Míralo acá.
No, espere, porque es que no. Es que acá en la parte donde
The
se está
second-
subrayando, sino la otra parte. ¿Sí me entiende?
The second paragraph. You're going to read the second paragraph.
No. Ya. My mother made me some soup for lunch, and I ate in bite. I drank some juice. I tried to read a book. but I couldn't keep my eyes open. I lay in bed all afternoon and drifted in and out of sleep. I drank more juice. ¿Me escucha?
Yeah, I'm
Teacher.
listening. I'm listening.
I felt, espérate un momentico, que I felt miserable all after. I didn't want to do anything.
Okay, good. I'm going to correct some words of the pronunciation, yes, some pronunciation. Okay, you did it good. You did it good. But we need to correct some words, okay? The pronunciation of some
Okay.
words. So, mate, yes, it's okay. Soup. Soup. Okay, my mother made me some soup.
Okay.
Aquí se convierte en una U. Soup for lunch, okay? I ate in bed. I ate in bed, so this is bed, cama, bed.
Bad.
I tried. Yo intenté.
Tried.
Yo traté de. I tried to read.
Yeah.
Couldn't. Yo no pude, yo no podía. I couldn't. Mire que esto suena como una U. La L no suena. Suena Q. Y acá dent. Couldn't.
Okay.
Keep my eyes.
No suena la L.
Eyes. Keep my eyes.
Eyes.
Keep my eyes. Eyes. Right?
Okay.
Eyes. Ojos.
Eyes.
Lay. I laid in bed.
What is
Estar
lay?
tendido. Lay es estar tendido,
Acostado.
echado, acostado, decimos nosotros en la cama. Yes? Drifted, I drifted, cuando el verbo termina en T y se le agrega la ED, esa sílaba suena tit. I drifted. I drifted in and out of sleep. Entonces quiere decir algo así como que yo deambulaba, iba para allá, venía así, como que no podía dormir, como que me quedaba dormido y no. Yes. Miserable. I felt miserable. I felt miserable. Me sentía miserable. And afternoon. Me dijiste solo after y es afternoon. Ok. Afternoon. Ok. Graciela, continue with the next paragraph.
And I got out.
Yes,
out of
go ahead,
bed
continue.
at dinner time. My parents ordered pizza for dinner, and I was able to eat some of it. I drank more juice. I felt a bit better after dinner, so I stayed up. I snuggled.
Snuggle.
I snuggled. I snuggled under a blanket on the couch and watched some TV with my parents. I fell asleep in front of the TV.
Okay, that's good. So, able, yes.
Able.
Recuerda que las terminaciones ble, gle, se pronuncian bol, pol, gol, también pril, ¿no? Se pronuncia prol, ¿sí? Entonces, bol, able.
Teacher, what is
Able.
snuggled?
Okay, the other is snuggle. Vamos por orden. Stayed up. Yes, stayed up. Stayed up. Ajá.
Stayed up. Como si fuera una R.
Stayed up, yes. Podemos convertir esa D en una R. Stayed up. Porque el verbo se pronuncia con una D. Stayed up.
Okay.
Snuggle es acurrucarse. ¿Sí? Acurrucarse. I snuggle se acurrucó debajo de una sábana en el sofá. I snuggled under a blanket on the couch. Blanket, blanket, right? Blanket. And snuggle, yes, that's good. The last paragraph, Sonia.
The next morning, I fall, brother, but now my mother had a cold. She looked
Miserable, miserable.
Miserable. It was, ay, me lo quitaste. No lo alcanzo a ver. No veo el párrafo.
¿No ves lo que yo te estoy compartiendo?
No, ahora sí. I was her turn to be sick. To be sick.
Okay, so the next morning I felt better. Felt better. Me sentí mejor, felt better. But now my mother had a cold. My mother had a cold, yes. My mother had a cold.
Se convierte como en R, ¿cierto, teacher?
Sí, generalmente en el inglés americano la D se convierte en R para unirse con una vocal que sigue en la otra palabra. Had a cold. She looked, yes, she looked miserable.
No suena, looked.
¿Qué es lo que no suena? Suena la K y termina un sonido de T. Looked. Miserable.
Looked.
And esta frase, it was her turn to be sick. Ahora él le pegó, mejor dicho, el resfriado a ella. Okay? So, let's read it all. So, it says, I have just had a terrible weekend. Entonces dice, acabo de tener un fin de semana terrible. I have just had a terrible weekend. On Saturday, I was so tired that I slept all morning. Yes, on Saturday, I was so tired that I slept all morning. El sábado estaba tan cansado que dormí toda la mañana. When I woke up, I had a headache and my throat was sore. Cuando me desperté, tenía dolor de cabeza y me ardía la garganta. My body ached all over, me dolía todo el cuerpo. My body ached, este es para decir doler, ¿no? Me duele algo. My body ached all over. Ached all over. My nose ran and I coughed a lot. My nose ran and I coughed a lot. My nose ran quiere decir, cuando uno tiene un runny nose, quiere decir que tiene mucha agüita en la nariz, es decir, secreción nasal, moquitos, como decimos nosotros, ¿sí?
Okay.
And I coughed a lot, tosía mucho. My mother took my temperature, but I did not have a fever. Mi mamá me tomó la temperatura, pero yo no tenía fiebre. En inglés se dice una fiebre, ¿ok? Tener una fiebre. My mother made me some soup for lunch and I ate it in bed. Mi mamá me preparó una sopa para el almuerzo y me la comí, aquí utilizan el verbo comer, en la cama. ¿Listo? I drank some juice, bebí algo de jugo. I tried to read a book, but I couldn't keep my eyes open. Intenté leer un libro, pero me era difícil mantener los ojos abiertos. No podía, ¿no? No podía mantener mis ojos abiertos.
I teacher, but I couldn't. Decir,
no podía.
Quiere decir, pero no podía. Couldn't.
Ajá. Sino que ya uno interpretando el texto, sin tener que leer literalmente, dice, me era difícil mantener los ojos abiertos. No podía, ¿listo? I laid in bed all afternoon. Entonces me quedé en cama toda la tarde. I drifted in and out of sleep. Ya que a él se le dificultaba dormir, quedarme dormido. I drank more juice. Bebí más jugo. I felt miserable all afternoon. Me sentí miserable toda la tarde. I didn't want to do anything. No quería hacer nada. I got out of bed at dinner time. Me paré de la cama a la hora de la comida. My parents ordered pizza for dinner and I was able to eat some of it. Mis papás pidieron pizza para la comida, para cenar, y yo fui capaz, o sea, yo pude, ¿no? I was able to es yo pude, yo fui capaz de, pude comer un poquito de la pizza. I drank more juice, bebí más jugo, el niño estaba muy sediento, ¿no? And he was thirsty. I felt a bit better after dinner, so I stayed up. Yo me sentí un poco mejor, a bit, un poco mejor después de la cena, así que me quedé, o me paré más bien. I snuggled under a blanket. I snuggled under a blanket, o sea que el niño de la cama pasó a cenar y luego de la cena se paró para ir a la sala, ¿no? Entonces se acurrucó, me acurruqué debajo de una sábana, on the couch, debajo en el sofá. And watched some TV. Y vi algo de televisión with my parents, con mis padres. I fell asleep, me quedé dormido, I fell asleep in front of the TV, o sea que él por fin pudo conciliar el sueño en esa tarde. The next morning I felt better, but now my mother had a cold. La mañana siguiente me sentí mejor, pero ahora es mi mamá quien tuvo un resfriado. El cold, had a cold es tener un resfriado, ¿no? Tuvo un resfriado. She looked miserable. Ella se veía miserable, se veía o parecía, ¿no?
Ellos miserables lo utilizan como mal, ¿no?
Sí, que se siente muy mal, muy como nosotros decimos me siento muy maluco, ¿no? Muy con mucho malestar. Entonces, I felt miserable, she looked miserable es eso. It was her turn to be sick. Ahora fue su turno. It was her turn. Okay, it was her turn to be sick. Ahora es su turno de enfermarse. O sea que él le contagió el resfriado.
Sí,
okay, girls.
Okay, teacher.
Sick.
Okay.
Okay, girls. I hope you have learned a lot today. I'm glad you have practiced a lot. See you next class. Keep on practicing. Sonia, lo que me decías. Practica. Toma la lista de verbos y realiza oraciones, léelas en voz alta. ¿Listo?
Okay.
Okay, girls. See you next Saturday. God's will. Bye, bye.